Greetings, my friends. I'm going to show you a new game by Struggler Games, and I have a friend here helping me today. What's your name?
Chris Block.
And Rick Block, his father, is doing the filming. You start off with 2 decks of cards, and we're going to show you now the instructions. It's a very quick game. You play at the same time. It takes about 30 seconds to learn the game and a couple minutes to play. And it's a good two-player game just for a couple regular deck of playing cards. And if you only have 1 deck of playing cards, it probably still will work. Okay, so what we do is we first form a base row of 10 cards. Each player puts down a card. We just keep going back and forth until there's 10 cards. That way we get rid of an even number of cards. 6, 9, so that's 10 cards, so we got rid of 5 cards in each of our decks. And then we take 5 cards without looking at the cards and lay it down in front of us. And then when a player says go, we play at the same time and we pick up our deck of 5 cards. And at any point in time you want, you can also pick up more cards from your playing deck. What you have to do though, whatever cards you have in your hand, you have to play them all out. And you have to play a card matching each card in the base row. So there's 10 playing rows, you have to have a card or cards in each of the playing rows, as well as play out in your hand. And this is how you play the cards. It's simple. You can play the same suit on a suit. So for instance, a heart here with the 7. Now Chris will be playing on this side. You can also play the same numbers on top of each other. So I can play a queen with the queen. And then you just go as fast as you can. It's a player that can go out first. I have a club in my hand. This is the only club in the base row. To get rid of the card, I'll just play the club on the club. So you're allowed to play further down, and the same rule applies. You can play, I could play an 8 or a club on this card here. So I could play the 8 of hearts here if I wanted to. So I'll just keep going. I'll play another. No, there's no other hearts in here, so I'll play the heart with the king. This is a difficult setup. They're all pretty well read cards. So I think you have the idea. I'm just going to show you now the 2 of us playing at the same time. The one that wins, it goes out first, takes 1 card off of the base row, and that's their point. You set the card aside. And then we play another game, and the winner takes another card off of the base row. And we stop once we get down to 5 cards. So it's out of 5 games. Best out of 5. So now we're just going to play, set up and play a game, and I think that'll give you the basic idea. And it doesn't really matter if the 2 decks get mixed together. You should start with the same number of cards, but we're just going to show you, give you a basic idea of the game now. And let's just do 6. We'll have just 6 cards. So we'll stop there. So we set 5 cards in front of us, and Chris will say go when he's ready.
Go.
Pick up a number of cards there. I don't know how many I picked up. So I played, but now I have to get rid of, I did all the player rows, now I have to get rid of these 2 cards, and I can just get rid of the 2 here, and I won. So as you can see, what Chris is doing, he matched a spade with the spade here, heart with a heart, the same number with this row. So it's just matching numbers, and club with clubs and so on, the suits. That's basically all of the rules. I hope that the rules are clear go to www.strugglergames.com. We have a new game for you on the 5th day of every month.